Open us up, Drew.
Okay, hello, and welcome to the Lucas number
I think it's 16th.
16, yeah.
16th
I was
episode of
right.
Brothers But
I'm a
Not Podcast.
genius.
It's me, Drew, back again in the intro, joined here with Lucas and Sebastian. And, as always, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please go to brothersbutnotpod@gmail.com and send us an email. Lucas, on the topic of emails, do we have any emails?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Send us emails, guys. We're desperate. We have no friends.
So, this episode is going to be a little more on topic than our last couple. We have a very specific theme to talk about. It's going to be, what is your favorite video game? Now, while this seems like a simple question, we're three 13-year-old dudes who spend all their time on video games. So,
We're
this
nerds.
question will last us a lifetime.
Yeah.
All right, anybody want to start us off?
No. I didn't prepare anything. Y'all told me to prepare notes.
I wrote a
Yet again, I did
5-paragraph essay that I didn't finish.
nothing. Try hard.
It's not finished. It's finished enough,
Okay,
though. So,
Mom,
Not
Mom,
even
have
finished.
to go for a
I'm not
second.
impressed. I was impressed for a second. I'm not impressed anymore.
what? It's finished enough. I just didn't
No.
add a
No.
closing. Who
No,
cares
it's not
about
finished.
closings?
Doesn't
Nobody
count.
reads the closing.
Miss Allie would care, but
Forgot to
oh,
stop recording. Just
Wait, what?
Just kidding. I meant to say I forgot to start recording. Alright, so... basically, my take on it is, when you ask what's the best video game, there's so many different ways you could answer the question. And
Can we
how...
Can we divide this into sections? Like, what's the best RPG versus like what's the best first-person shooter?
No.
Oh, I only prepared one game,
Fine.
and then
Yeah, you're the only one who wings everything.
You're really quiet.
Me?
Okay,
At least.
my mic is close to my mouth again. Is this better?
Yes, it's much better, actually.
Okay.
Um...
So, has anyone started, or should I?
I've
go?
been starting.
Start.
Sorry, I was gone.
It's fine. Oh, you start. Okay. Well, to be able to say what the best video game is, we need to define what a good video game is. So, in my opinion, it comes down more to a few categories. Those being like playability and popularity and its influence on like the media and stuff. So, and obviously, us being large fans of this game, it was naturally going to be talked about a lot in this podcast episode. But Minecraft, and I'm not going to talk about how, genuinely, it's how fun it is to play. It is, of course, but I'm going to talk about how nostalgia for Minecraft has affected the media. Because... So,
Nostalgia.
Minecraft came out in, 2010, basically. And around, 2012, it became really popular with kids who had just gotten, an Xbox or a PlayStation. And they got they were looking for games, and they got a lot of them got Minecraft and played it with their friends for, a year or two. And then moved on, and then 10 years later, so now, they're all either very old teenagers, 17 and 18, and young adults.
Or Minecraft YouTubers.
Yeah, them too, but we're not talking about them. And there's so much, if you just look up Minecraft nostalgia, you'll see a lot of old Minecraft stuff for Xbox. There's for Xbox One, the Legacy Console Edition, and there's so much stuff. I bet you can find endless Reddit threads of people just talking about their experiences as a kid. One time, I think I saw something. It was a YouTube comment about how this guy. Well, this isn't about Minecraft. It's about nostalgia in general, but this guy commented on a YouTube video about how one day he was playing on his PS2 or something. Well, he really liked his PS2, and then one day his mom and his sister uh like went out to run errands or something, and his mom told him not to play PS2 after he did his chores, and he didn't get to playing it that day. But later, his mom and his sister died in a car crash, and he didn't play on his PlayStation for like 15 years because it brought back bad memories. And one time he decided to, and there was a note in the disc slot when he popped it out. That from his it was a handwritten note from his mom saying that she thought he would try to play it, and stuff like she loved him and stuff like that. And it was actually really it was really nice to read. And it's a lot of that stuff. Obviously not all of it's like really heartfelt memories, painstaking stuff like that. But here, I'm gonna look up Minecraft's nostalgia right now.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I don't know.
There's a lot of just old, really old,
I thought
like
we were
10
talking
years
about
ago.
our favorite video games. I don't. Okay, fine.
Because he didn't prepare anything, wienerhead.
Well, can I go?
No, I'm still talking. Um,
Uh,
so, if we're talking about memories and nostalgia, and here, what I wrote in my 5-paragraph essay, I said, in my opinion, a good video game is a game that gives the player a memorable experience. And if we're going by that logic, Minecraft is definitely up there for one of the competitors. There's, of course, a lot of older games that people played, and people have different experiences with different games, but Minecraft is one of the bigger ones.
yeah, because for the first like 5 months that I started playing Minecraft with the old guys, like actually again I hated it because I was so bad and I have not gotten any better. And I like it now,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
If anyone wants to go next, they can.
Okay,
That was pretty long.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll talk a little bit. So, when we're talking about my favorite video game, I pretty much narrowed it down to one thing: how much fun I had playing the game. And that was what I based this off of. And I have to say that my favorite video game is Minecraft, because
Okay.
Minecraft was the
see,
game that
it's just all
started
could be Minecraft.
that started my gaming experience. And then from that, I mean, it happened in spurts for us, but every time we had one of those spurts, it was a lot of fun, and we always ended up coming back like a year later.
What are you talking? Oh, yeah, we had like 12 different realms at all of those. There was
Yeah.
like 2. It's like 2.
And that was really fun. Yeah. So, but there's also things like when you're thinking about the best video game, there's other things that like one time my dad and my brother were talking about Destiny, and my brother asked my dad, "Do you think that Destiny is the best game?" And he said something along the lines of, "Destiny is the best tech Destiny is one of the best technical games because of how well thought out it is story wise and other things along those lines." And so I think the best video game is a very vague question
Yeah.
based off of what you put
Man, y'all taking this
the
deep.
best video game to be. So
I like video games.
the only reason I say Minecraft is because that's the game that I've had the most fun playing.
It's a very fair argument. Sebastian, what do you? I mean.
All right. So, I'm gonna go with the trend here, and I'm gonna have to say, yeah, my favorite game is Minecraft.
Thought you
I
were
mean,
gonna say Doom.
I was- Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna divide this into categories because my favorite game to play with a friend is Minecraft. But when I'm alone, I really like Doom 2016 version because it's just really fun. But yeah, Minecraft just goes for the win because of just it's fun, and I don't know. But however, if it comes down to like my first game, that'd be Mario Kart. But that has no relevance to anything. But Mario Kart is great, and it's a great game to just like play when you're like, my son's 3 and I can't play anything else. Let's play Mario Kart.
It's a good family game.
So yeah, yeah, it is a great
Yeah.
family game. Or Super Smash Bros. Except Super Smash Bros. Needs more thinking. But yeah, no, my favorite game has to go to Minecraft. And it's one of those games. It's like 1 second you love it, and then you're sitting there and you're saying, I hate this game. Infuriating.
That's what all good games make you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They make you experience a roller coaster of emotion. I mean, it's true. I
Yeah.
mean, a
But a
video
good
game shouldn't
game-
make you all mad, but it also shouldn't only make good things happen to you.
Yeah, I mean,
See,
a
that's
good
how
game.
Roblox makes me. Roblox just makes me all mad, or it just really doesn't give me feelings. Like I don't care about Roblox.
Yeah.
All right,
doesn't-
I'm gonna change the topic a little bit.
What?
Out of all the games that you've played, what's your least favorite?
Ooh.
Just a little mini question.
Well, I've played quite a few games, but I've only like stuck with a few. But out of the ones that I've stuck with, well, it's hard. You know what? Someone else go first. I need to think about this.
Vigor.
Vigor. Oh,
Vigor.
yeah, I sort of played that.
Vigor.
It's this
It's-
really bad
well-
gun game that we all got on our Nintendo Switches.
Yeah.
We
It's
played it in one video, and I don't even know if that video got out. It was just not. Good.
It's not a good game at all. My least favorite game that I've ever played is Roblox. Just don't like it.
See, it's not my least favorite, but it's definitely not up there.
I don't like
I
it.
don't
It's
get
really
it.
bad.
It's just not that fun.
I really can't. I mean, I've enjoyed all the games I've played to some extent.
I mean, yeah, there's
I
no
never
games
really
that you're
hated
gonna,
anything that I've
everybody
played.
absolutely hates. You can't
Um,
hate a game. Well, I mean, you can hate a game, but I personally haven't really hated a game because they're just haven't.
I mean, I downloaded this one called Dyson Sphere program because it was on PC Game Pass, and I thought it was gonna be better than it actually was. It's not. It's just, I mean, I only played it for like 15 minutes, but it was like a point and click game or something, and you have to like get resources, but I didn't do anything past that. It was kind of laggy on my computer.
Yeah. Alright, so
All right, what's your least favorite game to watch somebody else play?
Um,
This one's so
Dota.
random.
Dota 2. My dad's always watching people play Dota 2. It's the most boring game in the world to watch. I don't understand how he does it.
All right, see, I got even something more boring, and it's got to be the spaceships game. I don't even know the name of it. It's so.
Space Flight Simulator. I kind of like it.
I don't even understand. You just got to go to space, man.
It's actually kind of hard. There are planets you go to, but it's confusing, and you have to build the rocket. It's fun. I mean, it's a good mobile game. I wouldn't really get it on my computer and play it, but like it's good for like, well, got nothing else to do. I guess I'll play Space Flight Simulator.
Bro, why it got so many views off of that?
I don't think you want us to talk about that. Well, I have some more stuff written down. I think influence is another big part of back to best video
But you're about to
game.
say Back to the Future.
No.
I was about to say Back to the Future. I was like, what are you
I don't like
Influence.
Back to the Future.
This is more of a question of what's the most important video game, because so many, like a lot of the popular
ABC
games
Mouse.
have influenced the media, but there are only like a few games that have really fundamentally influenced the video game industry. It's mostly the older ones like Tetris and Doom popularized
And
first-person
Pong.
shooters a lot. Super Mario Bros.
Tetris.
Pla-
Doom was one of the first people to use 3D, but it wasn't actually 3D.
It was weird, yeah.
Yeah, but they were good at it. It was cool.
And Super Mario Bros. Popularized the platformer.
Yeah.
So Doom basically kind of went on to evolve into new first-person shooter games like Counter-Strike and Fortnite's not a first-person shooter game, but it's sort of
No.
like it.
But like COD is because of Doom, I guess.
Yeah, so
Call of
basically
Duty.
a person could say that the most important video game is one that changed the video game industry and landscape forever. And I wrote this down, well, call me a nerd listening to Beethoven. I was listening to the third movement of Moonlight Sonata.
Nah, y'all don't understand, bro. Teenagers didn't have rap to listen to in the 1800s. They'd be like, "Mom, leave me alone," and then they'd slam their door and be like jamming at the Beethoven, be like the rebellious teens of the 1800s, be like Beethoven. Man.
Well, I don't think
He was-
they couldn't. They'd have to go to they'd have to see him in person probably,
Yeah.
Well,
that-
or be playing it
have,
on a
like,
piano.
wax cylinders,
Oh yeah, but like
wax cylinders.
wax cylinders. Anyway, it got me thinking about how influential Beethoven and his music, especially Moonlight Sonata being one of his most famous pieces, was to music, and it got me thinking about how similar the music industry is to the video game industry and how it can be changed and influenced by popular stuff. Like, I was on the Rolling Stone magazine, which I didn't know this, but it has nothing to do with the band The Rolling Stones. Rolling Stone magazine, they recently released an article titled 500 Best Songs of All Time, and there was no Beethoven or classical music on it. I'm just going to ignore that, but...
Well, it was because Rolling Stones morally covers like rock artists.
no, but
It's
you did not
really-
listen to what I just said. It has nothing to do with the band. It's just a magazine called Rolling Stone magazine.
No, I know the Rolling Stone magazines of it. It more focuses on like. Well, I guess it really.
No, there was pop music. There was
Yeah.
a Kendrick Lamar
Yeah.
song in 45 or
Alright.
46.
All right.
Which
one
I'll
was
save
it?
for another time, I guess. But it discussed it.
Was it?
It was just a list of top 5 best song or top 500 best songs, and there was a paragraph under each one. Except for like the last 10, which had like 3 to 10 paragraphs on describing them each.
And
And
he was in the Beatles.
what? The Beatles had number 6. Their best was in the number 6 spot, Strawberry Fields
It Be.
Forever. No.
Really?
I kind of like that song.
That's
think it's
very
good.
random. I feel
Yeah.
like that's very random.
My
Like,
dad
I
doesn't.
thought it would be like
My dad
Let It
was the
Be or,
same. He
like-
was like, "What?"
Or, like.
Hey
oh,
Jude was like
like-
80 something.
Really?
I'll take it. I like it.
Yeah, but anyway, the number 5 spot, and not that I think this is a bad song, but I did not expect it. The number 5 spot is "Smells Like Teen Spirit," which I told y'all.
Really? You did not.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
guys
okay.
can tell me
Well,
that.
bro, undeniably, the song is a banger, for lack of a better term. But
Banger.
I expected the number 5 spot to be something
A
like
banger.
with more depth, with more, because like Kurt Cobain, yeah, even Kurt himself said that he wrote better songs. But here, look, I quoted the article too. The article said, "Few songs by any artist have reshaped rock and roll so immediately and permanently," which is true. And the same thing goes for video games. Stuff like we were talking about earlier, Doom and stuff. They revolutionized the scene and changed things.
Really, the most revolutionary video game ever was Pong.
Kind of. I mean,
You know why?
because it was like the first
It
one.
was the first one.
Well, yeah, I guess one could say that. It's boring though. Also, fun fact: under "Superstition" by Stevie Wonder's number 12. It's one of my favorite songs.
It's nice.
Stevie Wonder first unveiled it. He was like 22. He first unveiled the song at an opener for a Rolling Stones concert. So
That's
I
pretty
found that
cool.
funny.
At a Rolling Stones concert or for a Rolling Stones concert?
It was like
For a
it was,
Rolling
you know
Stones-
how you went to
Oh yeah.
a music festival. Go check out our most recent episode before this one. Just
Yeah.
saying, it's all right. It's not
Free
very good.
advertising. Somebody
Um,
please watch this video though. We need views, man.
Stop.
I'm like that homeless person on the street. I'm begging. Either give us money because you feel sad, or
How would they give us
watch our-
money?
I don't know.
But he unveiled it as like he like played before the Rolling Stones, and he wasn't that popular. He was like a child star or something, and he wasn't that popular. But he played Superstition before a Rolling Stones concert, which I found pretty fun. It has nothing to do with video games, though. I tracked off.
Yeah, we've kind of trailed off from video.
Y'all
games.
y'all can go though.
Okay. Yeah. So besides
I thought he just said yeah. He just didn't say
besides
anything.
Minecraft,
Yeah.
other games that I would have to say were definitely close and up there. I mean, gosh, that's hard. I really like Destiny. I didn't play it for very long because my friends didn't play it, but when I played it, I mean, it just
Destiny
it's
2.
really, yeah,
Second
it's a
one.
really good game. I mean, it has a really great story, and I mean, it's really fun. But none of you guys could play it, so I didn't really find it that interesting because
Yeah.
yeah,
I've heard good things about it. I
Would've played it.
wouldn't be able. It's a first-person shooter, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Sebastian, you want to go? We've been taking turns.
Uh. You want me to talk about it?
I'll talk.
No.
You have-
I still have another
Yeah,
paragraph.
oh my gosh.
Jeez. Okay. Yeah. Favorite video game has to go to Minecraft. If you asked me this a year ago, would have went to Fortnite. If you asked me that a year before that, it probably would have went to a Pokemon game. Because
I guess it changes.
your favorite video game isn't like, oh yeah, my favorite video game's been Pokemon Red since 1992, and that might be 1996 actually. Corrected myself there. And that might be the case for some people, but very unlikely are you gonna play one game and then keep playing it for like decades and be like, yeah, it's always been my favorite game and it always will be, because like your interests change, and after you play something so many times, like after you finish or after you play Fortnite so many times, it just gets the same. It's the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it
Got
like,
it.
What?
What?
Okay. And then you play something else and say this is really fun, then you get tired of that and you say, you know what, I think I want to play Fortnite again, and then you go back and then it changes, but it mainly alternates between the same like stuff. It's weird, but it's
Yeah, no, I
gaming.
know what you're saying. I mean,
This is a very
over
slow
time, your
episode
tastes
of
and
podcast.
stuff and anything grows. I mean, like anyone when they were like 6 years old, again, relating this to music, probably listened to like stuff that was not good music, or basically
man.
whatever their dad listened to. That's what I listened to.
when I
So a
was-
lot of Aerosmith
when I
and
was-
Rolling Stones.
When I was 6, I listened to Smash Mouth, so
Oh yeah. No, like a couple years ago, you became obsessed with All Star, just for like
yeah.
a month, and then never went back to it.
Yeah. Can
They're
I talk
not
now?
bad.
Sure, you can talk.
They're just-
So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, my favorite type of game is definitely like just an open world game, because like after you play just a story mode game once, the fun sucked out of it. You can't really do much more.
Yeah. That's why Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are so much more fun than all the other ones, because it's a lot more free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
stuff.
I enjoyed that one a lot.
Yeah.
Gave me quite a bit of enjoyment.
Striders can ride. Okay.
Um,
Mm.
Also something I wanted to bring up is, y'all know what Metascore is? Metacritic?
Is that like IMDb for video games?
Yeah, basically. And I think it does like movies and stuff too, but I think it's mostly known for video games. And if we're classifying best video games to just like best Metacritic score, then there's one that I'll get to in a second. But
Maybe like Terraria.
Metacritic score, it's not Terraria. I should look to see what Terraria is in a second. Hold on.
Why would it be Terraria?
I don't know.
Terraria is fun, but Terraria is not one of the like crowd favorites.
Well, I mean,
Actually, it's the 11th downloaded video of all time. Oh, that's just mean.
What?
What?
It's okay. It's a 1 point below Minecraft. It has 81.
Terraria?
Minecraft has 82. I'm sidetracking. Metascore. It basically just ranks the game by overall like decency, how good it is. Basically, I guess that could mean a lot of things, but just like how much you enjoy playing it. So Terraria has 81. Minecraft has 82. Wow. So there are a lot of really high scoring games. Let me go back here. A lot of high scoring games. GTA 5 and GTA 3 both have 97 points. Red Dead Redemption 2, 97. Super Mario Galaxy, which I didn't expect, 97. But all of those are very popular games, which I guess they're popular for a reason, seeing this.
Right there,
But
actually.
the one with 99, the only one with 99, is Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, which I've heard is a great game. So I'm just putting it out there. There are a lot of different definitions that you could say for best video game, and I guess it really depends from person to person.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
for person in like their 40s, it's probably gonna be like Super Mario. A person, maybe someone born in like, I don't know, early 2000s when the Xbox came out, the OG Xbox, it might be like, I think Halo was the game that Xbox owned.
Yeah, or like what's the Samus's game called?
Metroid.
Metro.
Metroid. That yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the name of the game. My dad had Metroid for my dad had Metroid for what do you call it? I can't even think. Oh, the GameCube, and yeah, and I hooked the GameCube stuff up to the Wii and played Metroid, but it was I got trapped in a room. I didn't know how to get out.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
But yeah,
it
Doom
really
is really
just depends.
fun if you're looking. Oh yeah.
It really just depends on the most memorable game in your perspective. Keep going,
Yeah.
Sebastian.
I mean, I will always remember the Doom, like how the demons kill you, bro. Like they go overkill, man. They like rip your arms off and like beat you to death with them. Not fun. Not very pleasant to watch, especially as a 7-year-old.
Yeah, I remember you got like terrified.
Yeah.
Um,
Dad said, "Let's play Doom," and I said, "Okay." And then I got scared because he ripped my arm off and shoved it in my face. And then,
not your dad, the Doom
he
guy,
said,
right?
You can go play Pokemon.
Your dad's
well,
not
no,
the one
my
who
dad
ripped your
didn't
arm
rip
off.
my arm off.
I'm just kidding.
No, I would hope not.
Yeah. Lucas, what are we at right now?
We're at about
Running
30
out of-
minutes. I was
okay,
about to
okay.
reveal my favorite game. I like Terraria.
Yeah.
I got it for Christmas
That's
for
my
my
favorite
Xbox
game.
One, like a while, 7 years ago.
Is this your revealed like favorite game of all time?
Yeah. And
Right.
I was too scared to play it for like a year because there were monsters in it.
That is such a Lucas thing to
Yeah, well, then I played it and I
Especially
loved it
7-year-old
and I was
Lucas.
addicted. It took me 150 hours to do my first like full play of the game playthrough.
Yeah,
Just
because
like
you can't
figuring out
figure it with that.
things.
Yeah, that
I
got a
was
Terraria wiki.
I was my best. Like, there's always like a first game experience.
For me, it was
My best first game experience is Terraria, because it was just so fun to like. Even if I had to use the wiki every 5 seconds, the Wikipedia, um, which is so expansive. There's about, you could look up anything like so obscure and it would help. And it would help you. I had to rely on it basically the whole time. Even though I had to use the wiki the whole time, it's such a fun thing, not knowing how to do things and then figuring it out, and beating bosses and struggling at beating bosses, even though it's the easiest difficulty.
And
It
then
was just great.
I went to this summer camp this one time. There was this kid there, and he's like, "We should play Terraria," and I said, "Okay." And so they had like PCs. It was like a computer camp. So we played Terraria, and I came home one day like Lucas. And he's like, "What?" And I said, "So you know the game's Terraria?" And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "I love it." And so I did my first playthrough with Lucas, and that was pretty fun too.
So, speaking of Terraria, I hated Terraria for a while
I did too.
because I played it on the Switch, and at that point, I was like, I would play Terraria for PC. I would do everything on PC.
No,
So,
when we first tried to get you to play, you didn't have a PC. I don't think.
I don't know. I've had a
I think
PC
it
for like
did,
2
but
years now, honestly.
First time.
yeah, like the first time like 2 years ago, it was like, oh, I got Terraria for Christmas, and I just would not
Yeah.
stop bugging you. It's like,
It
Drew,
was in fifth.
Drew,
it
you
was
want to
fifth
play
grade.
Terraria? Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever
So,
fifth grade
Should we not?
was.
Okay, never mind.
And then and then Lucas finally, a few days ago, he convinced me to get it on PC finally. So I did, and I actually really enjoyed the game. I don't think I like the controls or the small screen more than
Yeah.
anything.
You named
But,
yourself Foot Goblin, and you were green.
That was
that was the
Now I'm-
first one.
now I'm Drunk Joe.
Yeah, and you're still green.
Yeah. I
I'm
can't
always
really
pink.
figure out how to get like a good color, so I just make myself green.
Or you could just be pink. I'm always pink. Pink is the best color.
Yeah.
Yeah, and back to earlier. The kid who got Sebastian into Terraria, when I was in second grade or first grade or something, I used to talk to him, and we talked about Terraria. So it's sort of
this
like
kid
a
was also,
cool
this kid was
little
circle.
also really weird.
thing.
Full circle.
In first
right
grade, like
there.
he was in my first grade class, and he was really weird.
Well, he got us into Terraria, and that's what matters. He united us. And when Terraria adds cross-platform, I'm getting all my friends to play it. I mean, even Akshej too.
Gonna do a full Terraria. By that point, I have to be actually good at Terraria. So I'm
Probably.
revered. So I'm revered as one of the good players, like in most other games. Except
See,
for,
Terraria
like,
actually doesn't have a lot of good
Except in
players. I mean, like
Fortnite.
the people who do it on YouTube too. I watch a series where it was like 14 YouTubers. They each get 2 hours to play one Terraria world. With one Terraria character that they like sent to each other. Like they sent the file, the world file, the character file, and everything. They sent it
Yeah.
across. They sent it to each other, and each person would take 2 hours, but they couldn't communicate with each other. Couldn't tell each other what they were doing. And then so it turned into like each person would get it, and then they're like, all right, we're going to make so much progress. And then at the end of the 2 hours, they're like, okay, obviously I could not have made any progress. And then they give it to the next person. And then the last person was the guy who started with it, and he was like, what the hell? Nothing's done. Nothing happened. And I was just like, wow, I'm infinitely better than all these people. And it made me feel good about myself for like half an hour. Except there was like one guy who was like, these losers suck at the game, and he did stuff.
Yeah.
So It was funny. I don't
Yeah,
know,
'cause-
just tangent, but
See,
it's
the
fine.
only video game that like I'm inherently the best at out of any of our friends is Doom, technically,
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
I'm the
because
only
no
one
one else
that's
has played
it.
too.
I played it once and I got through 2 levels and then I died.
He died instantly.
I did
played it
not
for a
die
little.
instantly. I survived 2 levels, Sebastian. 2 whole levels. I almost died
They're
at
not even
once.
they're not even really levels. They're just like stage waves,
They're
kind of.
encounters. I survived 2
Yeah.
encounters.
Yeah, that's a better way to put it.
Sort of run out of stuff to talk.
But yeah.
That was. I mean, if we ended it now, it would have been a pretty short podcast. We never introduced ourselves,
Yes, we did.
did we?
Yeah, in the
Okay,
intro. I said it.
it's your normal guys. We're the normal ones. We're just like in every single one except for that one
Yeah.
podcast.
Drew,
wasn't
he's
in.
the one who did the intro. He's Drew. I'm Lucas.
Sebastian, the fan favorite.
Mm.
Who is the fan favorite? Please
You,
comment
because all
down
your relatives listen.
Okay. Drew's grandparents, y'all are excluded from this vote, but anybody that's actually listening, tell us our fan favorite.
Sebastian, no one's listening other than Drew's grandparents.
Yeah, so
No.
we're not gonna have a vote.
I bet Lucas is gonna win though. Still.
How?
Even if there was.
My grandma
From
does like
Akshay.
you.
Because Akshay.
so
Akshay,
this-
thank you, Akshay. Shout out to Akshay for
Yeah, I
giving
mean,
us
he-
the idea.
He also actually views, I think, actively.
Oh my gosh!
We're not
Wait.
like
He
so,
what?
Yeah, he views actively,
Oh.
because he knows what's going on. I mean,
Kind at least a little bit.
yeah, but like, thank you. He's given us the idea for the next 2 episodes.
Well,
Now-
we're gonna spread his ideas out. We're not gonna burn them because they're actually like good, serious ideas, and I don't
Oh,
want to
what?
do. It'll
I
be
was
boring.
so ready. I could talk about my favorite movie for 4.5 hours.
Favorite song.
See, I don't have a favorite movie, but I could talk about movies forever.
Yeah,
We'll
like I was
we'll do these
I was
kinds
so
of episodes
ready.
occasionally where we actually kind of
So
plan them
ready.
out. Well, I'll plan every
Bro,
episode out, but
Drew, teleport to me.
they're playing Minecraft right now.
Yeah, sorry. I need him to see this.
Well, I mean that's about it. Drew, do you want
Yeah,
to close?
Yeah, but before we close, if anyone who's actually viewing there and has played video games, comment down below your favorite video game.
Yeah.
Or just start listening to our stuff on Spotify, or Apple Podcasts, or Deezer, or Podcast Addict, or
Not YouTube.
Asha. I mean, YouTube's okay, but like, we're trying to get more viewers on. Anyway, that's a whole other thing. Yeah. Next up, I mean, we're trying to get these episodes out more consistently, so hopefully the quality will increase. Show your support through, as Drew said, the YouTube comments if you want to. I get it if you don't feel like it. I don't feel like doing a lot of things a lot of times.
Yeah, we're not pushy about this.
We're not
never-
pushy.
Never ask anybody to like or subscribe. Just if you want to, leave a comment down below.
No,
If you want to.
like or subscribe. Do it, or else
No, don't.
you'll be burned. You'll be burned. In,
Wow.
Drew's fire dragon.
It's a relatively short podcast. I think it was a good one. I mean, let us know
Wait.
your
Oh,
thoughts.
I thought you closed it, and I was like, I didn't close yet.
Close, Drew. Give us a close.
All right. So, thanks for watching. As always, check out our email. We need some emails for next episode. brothersbutnotpod@gmail.com. I think this was a pretty good episode. Please, thanks for watching. Yeah. And, as always, we're gonna do our signature synchronized by 1, 2, 3. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
You
Bye.
didn't, Sebastian, you suck at this.